more like, okay, who's the creepy roommate who wants to hang out with us all the time?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't even want to touch that hole. He's got fucking problems. I mean, he's kind of predatory, because he goes after girls that clearly have issues.
Oh.
Like, this girl he's seeing a lot now, so she has, 2 or 3 simps, and they will literally drive her, because she lives, 45 minutes away, and these guys, or these simps, will literally pick her up at her place, drive her to Rick's place, drop them off for the night, and pick her up in the morning and drive her home. Kind of a deal.
Huh.
And it's just well, his comment too is, she made a comment or something. It's like, oh yeah, can't you just hang out with us and stuff? And he's like, no. He's like, it's like, if you're fucking me, I don't want to meet the other guy you're fucking. I don't care if he drops you off. But he's not going to fucking watch, that's for sure. And I don't want him to, find out that he's pressing his ear against the fucking door. That's weird. It's that's too much. I mean, part of me gets that, but at the same time, it's this has also come from a guy who has a sex me in the middle of his bedroom.
Oh, God.
I mean, I'm not against that. It's just, to have that kind of a level of, boldness, I guess. And he rents a house with 2 other guys, or 2 other guys or 3 other guys or something.
Okay.
I know it's at least 2 other guys, because the other 2 guys we work with. So this other Matt guy, and then there's also Jesse. So, anyways, yeah, he's a different kind of fucked up. I mean, he used to be a drug dealer.
I'm guessing that he never got caught.
No. It's actually funny because he used to be a drug dealer. He quit being a drug dealer. And then it was something, he said something either 3 or 6 months later, his place got raided.
Okay.
Kind of video. He's it was really funny because we were pretty much out of drugs at that point. He's and the night or 2 nights before, he did all of the coke he had. And so they did a scraping, trying to find, for all the coke off of his off his coffee table, and then off of a little tray he had and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They found 0.7 grams worth of it. So they can try to prosecute him, but essentially it's going to be a slap on the wrists because he's not holding anything, right?
Okay.
It's just all residue. And then they did find something about a couple of ounces of weed, but apparently, as it goes, Minnesota has this first offender slap on the wrist kind of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
So he's expecting that he's probably going to have to pay a fine, for this, but they're not going to prosecute him or make him go. He's probably going to have probation, he said, for either 6 months or a year. He's at most he would ever get is about 2 years probation.
Okay.
But because they didn't find really all that much kind of drugs, they're probably going to give him 6 months to a year. So that's an upside about Minnesota, but at the same time, it's that's kind of fucked up in general.
Yeah, that's,
But he's it sucks though. He's not going to be able to drink or smoke for pretty much 6 months to a year. He's
well, or work.
no, you get to work. You get work release. Or you just go to probation. They check in on you, so my former brother-in-law here, he had to have a breathalyzer all the time, and he did that for 2 years. He would twice a day have to breathe into a breathalyzer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's runs off the Wi-Fi and stuff like that. So he always had to have a reception. So it ended up being really fucking hard when he wanted to go camping because he had to make sure that they had to have cell service when he got close to the time. So he'd have to all of a sudden have to hike back to an area where he knew he had cell service. So he'd just do the test thing Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's like, you know, they'd end up coming looking for him. And if they find him, then they'll throw him in jail to serve his time in jail instead. Well, I mean, this is a guy also that had like 4 DUIs. I mean, he's just short of losing his license permanently.
Yeah, somehow I've never gotten any sort of actual ticket. Well, I mean, there was the one from the light, but that got removed.
I mean, like,
Oh,
parking ticket or driving ticket.
well, okay, I have gotten a parking ticket before,
I've done that.
but there was a light that I missed by 0.24 seconds, and then the judge was on vacation or whatever,
That
so...
stuff is so minor. Like,
I don't really consider those real ones. I mean ones that actually affect the insurance,
yeah.
like speeding tickets.
Oh, fuck. Car accidents matter more. Like, seriously, car accidents matter more. Oh, that was a dead cat. That sucks.
Oh.
But, yeah, like, so the fact I got into a car accident, pretty much a year ago now. Yeah, it'd be a year in about a week. Yeah, that has more of an effect on my car insurance, on me getting insurance in general, you know, when I gotta pay out, than it would be if I got a speeding ticket. Like, speeding ticket, they'll up it, like, for the year, probably like $50. But because of
Okay.
that accident, it's instantly like an extra $200 a year. Like, it's not that much considering of how long you have insurance and stuff. But, like, obviously,
Yeah.
you go up a tier, it's like an extra $200. If it happens again, then it'll go up another, like, $200 or $300. If you get in enough accidents, apparently you're uninsurable, is what they say. Like, you'll never be able to, you might as well just pay for accidents out of pocket, but you're required to have insurance. But you're such a high liability, they can only charge you so much that they'll just be like, no, we can't insure you anymore.
I think I would like uninsurable status because then I wouldn't have to buy insurance.
Well, you couldn't drive either. Like, you have
Well,
to
then
legally
that's a
have to have insurance.
catch-22.
Well, that's just what
That would be great if that were a way to actually get by without having insurance. Be like, I'm sorry, they won't give me insurance, so...
Well, by not being insured, they will issue you a ticket, and you'll get points against your driver's license. And if you get enough, because they keep catching you driving without your driver's license or without insurance, they will take away your license.
So that's how stupid I am. Not quite Down syndrome, but dumb enough to not understand that being uninsurable doesn't mean that I can just drive.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're Muslim, you don't have to pay car insurance because they think car insurance is gambling. And they're not allowed to gamble. Which I find is the dumbest, you know,
I mean,
once again, religion...
Pretty sure Christianity also views gambling as a sin, so that shouldn't only apply to one religion.
Oh, exactly. Nope, it's a very, very unfair state of mind and everything. You know? If there's a way that you can, I wish I could start a religion where it's like, you don't have to pay for fucking anything. Just to tell the government we don't believe it for this reason. You know? Like, oh, let's join Satanism. Because then I am required by law to have the option to sacrifice my children to my dark god, Satan. So, by you telling me that by getting an abortion, I am not allowed, it infringes on my beliefs as a Satanist. Therefore, you have to allow me to get this abortion.
It's not an abortion, it's a sacrifice.
Exactly.
It'll help the crops.
See, and exactly, fine, I'm going to go to paganism. Well, I'm a paganism. Well, that's not a real... Yes, it is. It's a real fucking religion. I believe by sacrificing a child, you know, within my community every year will help, you know, our community flourish. In fact, the more unborn babies we get to sacrifice.